Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School, your home for the highest level of football analysis available anywhere. I'm JT O'Sullivan, and today I am fired up. We got a new system over here, new rig, all sorts of new toys, way higher quality video. Let's dive right into it. We're going to talk exactly about what happened. Goff's Super Bowl nightmare, basically in 2 plays, back to back. Really tough way to lose a game, all sorts of difficult situations for him all day. But how exactly did the Rams crumble, and what were the Pats doing defensively to make it happen? Essentially, this Super Bowl came down to 5 plays for me. Back-to-back 2 for the Rams, and then back-to-back 3 plays that we'll look at tomorrow for the Pats. And really, they kind of intertwined and talked about all sorts of the matchups and nuance, the things that happened, and what exactly, how this Super Bowl went the way it did. And so here's the second one, and this is really the nuanced one that we were going to spend a lot of time on. Goff basically has got 0 right here, gets heated up. He predetermines and makes this exact same throw he just made when there was probably a better opportunity on the other side of the field. And we'll see Brady makes a similar decision, not versus 0, but against getting the ball out of his hands to a hitch in a really crucial down and distance during the last drive for him. So just different ways to do it. We're going to talk about the nuance, details, get better, all sorts of things about better understanding football. Hope you all enjoy it. Fired up for this new rig. Welcome to the QB School. All right, here we go. Here's that first down, 1st and 10, just outside the red zone, green zone, alumni zone, whatever you want to call it. They take a shot to Cooks here on Gilmore. I love the matchup. Love what's going on here with, you see it right here. If I could get it going here for you. If I could see it right here. Nope, not the right color right out the gate. We're going to get it. Here's the fade down here. You see bump coverage right here. There's a middle field player back here. He's going to end up making a collision on this play. But 1st and 10, you got an opportunity to take a shot versus your matchup that you like, even though this guy is playing out of his mind. Still like it. He's able to get it up and down. Goff does a good enough job, in my opinion, taking his quick drop. Man, I'm messing this up with the colors, but I'll get better, I promise. Taking his quick drop, getting the ball up and down, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field here. That's one thing to really pay attention to, because this middle field player ends up making a collision on it. Now, I'm going to say that it probably should be pass interference, but again, you're not going to hear too many NFL fans cry for the Rams about a bad no call. But regardless, you see exactly how close these things can happen. This is a touchdown. This is the ball on the 1-yard line if it's called correctly, if he makes that play. That's a beautiful throw, good enough throw, and it's right there for that play to be made. Now, that's the first one. This is what happens here. You get an opportunity to make a play down the field in the perfect matchup that you want with your guy, the opportunity to make a play, and you see the hand come in here, grab that left hand, make it almost impossible to catch that thing one-handed. Then the free safety comes in, bangs it. Harmon doesn't let him finish the play. So great job defensively. Great job by the Rams recognizing it. Goff recognizing the defense. You know, he's getting picked on for not being able to see things quickly. He saw this play perfectly. It just didn't work out. Now this one, he's a little rattled. That's just the way it is. Comes out, and this is the toughest look you get as a quarterback all the time. You get 0. So what I mean by 0 is that there's nobody back in the middle of the field. So right here, 0 safeties back here. So we are able to see the corner right here. Gilmore makes the play. You see this usually inside leverage. So right here, inside leverage, looks like head up. Right here, it's a little nuance that he's outside here. But we see the free safety coming through. He's going to come on the blitz. We'll look at it from the tight too. We get the will right here, and then they're going to do a nice job with the mic, basically holding that left guard down here and dropping them off. But all sorts of issues. They end up blocking it as well as you can block it, besides for a full slide. What I mean by that is theoretically you could slide all these guys into it, bring this guy across to block the edge and get this blocked up. That's a really difficult adjustment. So I like what they did. Oftentimes you'll see a quarterback be able to come up. He's going to come up, block this will right here, and you're going to have to throw it hot off this guy back here. Side adjust usually off the back guy. You know you got a free runner, and he does. The problem is right here, he's running this go to an outside leverage off corner who's really good. And this off corner, we'll see from the tight, he just turns and runs. He never even gets out of a backwards run. Now, against 0, normally you would love to have a post route on, especially versus an outside leverage corner like this. He's outside this guy. You see the tight kind of unique split here. So you'd love to have a chance to go to the post. Now, on the other side of the field, you can't, just when you see 0, usually you don't have just one option. So oftentimes you'll come up here and he's got a little hitch on. I don't know what they have running through here. Looks like they have a little something behind it, but it doesn't matter. This hitch is the answer here verse 0, especially verse 0. Sorry about that. 0. See, I'll get better with the colors. 0 off right here. You got this, or you got, geez Louise, you got this on the go. Okay, now because he's off and outside, this is almost dead. It is dead. You can tell. This is off enough where you can come up and bang that hitch, get the ball out of your hands fast enough to where this guy, the free safety, who you know is coming free from depth, is not going to be able to get home. Catch, get it out of your hands. Now, he doesn't. He predetermines where he's going to go, and we'll see from the tight that it's a bad decision. We all know it's a bad decision by what happened. But again, these are the options. This is what happens. This is playing quarterback in the NFL. You have to have a plan versus 0 versus every play. Now, granted, his foot slips, but it wasn't going to be a great play no matter what. All sorts of issues, but all sorts of really nuanced things that we can learn from and that the quarterback school's going to love to talk about all offseason. But these are two brutal back-to-back plays for Goff. You go from having a touchdown to being on the one with a pass interference maybe to then end up throwing a disgusting pick that has the opportunity to define your career. So craziness, all sorts of good stuff. Oh, we'll pause it right here. We'll see Tony Romo comes up here with the drawings. He's able to show exactly what's going on. There's the free runner back here at the very back. Here's the guy who's coming free. Okay, there's nobody in the middle of the field. Now, you can tell right out the gate, we're going to watch this guy, Gilmore. He's off and inside. He's just going to run and bail. You might want to catch and check that. So you catch and see that, take a peek over there, and if he bails out like this, if he just turns and runs, you can't throw that ball up for a jump ball. You got to be able to come back, set it out, and get it out to the number 2 out here. I think the number 3 comes through here running across or running out like a diagonal across, and you're going to get that hitch right here, right on the other side of him. Right on the other side of him. Can't see the receiver, but he's going to be able to come right out and block it up. Gurley does a good enough job coming up and blunting that nickel will right in the gap, right where he's supposed to, and then you just got to run the gap. The other nice thing, nuanced thing about this scheme-wise here is you see what the Mike does. He's going to be up at the line of scrimmage to occupy this guard, this left guard. Left guard's going to then end up basically having, they're going to have 3. These 3 interior are going to be blocking these 2. The 2 tackles. So there's their numbers game scheme-wise. But again, you just can't. It's hard. It's easy for me to say it here with the clicker on the other side of a screen. But when he bails and turns, you just can't throw that ball up. And then for this to happen, back-to-back plays, just brutal way for the Rams to lose this game. They were right there, as bad as it felt like, as bad as it looked. Just throwing that ball up for grabs one more time. Be able to come back, see this thing, and just watch Gilmore right here. Snap. He's doing nothing but turning and running. Makes a jump ball. That's like a practice rep for him. So that's a nightmare right there. That's how you end up with a Super Bowl nightmare. Hopefully we learned that you have to have a plan versus 0. You can't predetermine where these balls go. You got to react. You can have a plan what you would love to do, but then you have to have the ability to react, get it out, go to the hitch quickly if it's not the perfect look you're looking for. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully you like the improved quality. I'm fired up to get into it once we get in all 22 film too becomes available. But I'm really excited for this offseason, be able to bring all sorts of high quality content to the QB School channel. Please like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And then if you want even more in-depth stuff, we're going to be all over the place at the Patreon community, getting in-depth with all sorts of breakdowns, high-quality video. Really excited. Get over there, get yourself a koozie, get a couple koozies. I'm fired up. And thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the video, the increased quality, and see you next time. Thank you.